isinusulong ng isa sa mga House leaders ang pag-amyenda sa saligang batas para makapasok ang foreign investors sa mass media. Kausapin natin ngayon si Deputy Speaker Aurelio Gonzales Jr. Magandang gabi po sa inyo, Kong Gonzales.
Yes, good evening. This is Pia.
Yes, sir. This is Pia Ontiveros. Hi, sir. Well, let's begin with this, no? Yes, let's begin with this. Yung sinasabi po ni Edsel Lagman na meron daw covert assent si President Marcos sa charter change na isinusulong dyan sa House of Representatives. What do you think of that?
Wala akong alam na may alam yung palasyo. Ang ginagawa namin dito, because this is a legislative body, we're just doing our job to tackle all the issues and the proposed resolutions regarding the constitutional amendments. So dito po sa amin, we have various resolution both houses proposed. CONCON to amend the 1987 Constitution, Constituent Assembly regarding economic provision also. But this is the job of the legislative body, ma'am. So I think yung sinasabi po nila, wala po kaming alam doon. This is our job as proponent and principal author of this bill.
Kong Gonzales, yung isa sa mga pinag-uusapan na maaring pagbabago sa Constitution, itong foreign ownership sa media. Can we discuss this? What do you have in mind for this?
Well, number one, sa economic provision. Number one, yung sa media, yung PDR. Minsan kasi nagagawa rin nila eh. Why not bigyan ng 100% halimbawa. So, ang sinasabi nga, nasa batas yan kung anong gusto ng batas as provided by law. And number two, yung sa land, 5 hectares of land owned by the foreign investors. I think that's okay if they will build a building or they can create a job to the Filipino people. And number three, regarding these natural resources, so nasa Constitution naman po yan, joint exploration. So palagay ko po, pwede naman po yun. So yun po yung tatlong aking panukala sa economic provision. Personally, yun ang akin, which is we did not discuss in the floor yet. But yun po yung aking masasabi.
Sir, nabanggit po ninyo PDR, you are referring to the Philippine Depositary Receipts, no? When it comes to media ownership. Correct, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
In other words, what we're going to do here is to make it constitutional, to make it legal. Constitutional, or in accordance with the Constitution.
Kapalagay ko po, pwede na po yun. Kasi yun ang mangyayari ngayon, yung mga PDR kasi minsan nagagamit secretly. So ngayon pwede na nating i-amendahan na pwede na silang magmamay-ari ng 100%. So ba, no?
Okay. Kong Gonzales, ever since na naging Pangulo si Cory Aquino at na-create na nga itong 1987 Constitution through a Constitutional Commission, every year or every other year, may lumilitaw na mga balak para amyendahan itong saligang batas, and every single attempt is met with so much opposition. 37 years na po ito. This has been going on for so long. Do you think it really is time for amendments to the Constitution, or as other critics of this movement say na we can do all of that even if we don't touch the Constitution?
Well, Pia, this is a 37 years old Constitution. I think yung Constitution natin napakatagal na po, no. Kaya that's why malaki at sa aming paglabas out of town consultation, we did that on how many Luzon, Visayas and Mindanao. And in the House of Representatives, we had several hearings regarding, and we invited all resource persons, the academe, all sectors, that they are all in favor for the amendment of the 1987 Constitution. So we entertained all opposition regarding this matter. So yun po ang pwedeng masabi namin. Binigyan namin panahon, magsalita, yung mga antay, at binigyan din namin panahon yung mga pro regarding this matter. So palagay ko po, ang tanong lang dyan, are you willing to amend the Constitution? If yes, what mode, what con us? There are three forms to amend the Constitution.
Right.
Number one is con, number two, con us, number three is this People's
Initiative.
Initiative. But now, para accepted po to, kasi ilang congresses na po to, me as a congressman, this is my 15 years in Congress, na talagang palagi ko pong pinafile ito in 3 congresses, minsan napapasa sa House, ayaw po nila. So siguro po yung Constitutional Convention, palagi ko magiging accepted naman po yan sa mga senador natin. Diba? So wala na po kaming pwedeng ano yun, kasi kung saan sila pwedeng gumawa at they are all amenable to our proposed, I think we will follow them.
There is a suggestion also, no, yung hybrid con-as, con-con. Is that possible?
Well, I heard that yesterday during our committee hearing. I heard that to CJ Puno. That's why I asked him, the former Chief Justice, I asked him that that's a good idea. If that is a hybrid, we have the elected con-con delegates and we have these appointed delegates from the executive and the legislative. That's good. If that is in the Constitution, if that is unconstitutional, diba? So maganda po yun. So we have 253 districts. And if you will make an appointment for these delegates, I think we will add for 253. So maganda po yan. Maganda po yung hybrid na yan. Kung pwede po yan. Ako po ay sumasangayon. Basta ako, ang akin, con-con. But CJ Puno wants a bayanihan federalism. I also filed that, Pia. I also filed the federalism bayanihan.
Yeah.
I want to have a regional senators all over the country.
Right.
At yun po ang sinabi ni Chief Justice Puno. At gusto niya, con-con. Con-con, okay, con-con po kami. Kaya po kami gumawa ng committee report, approved yesterday, and we have passed already to the Committee on Rules.
Okay. Ang dami kailangan pag-usapan talaga, no, Kong, and this is endless. Pero my final question na lang po is, would you be at liberty to make a fearless forecast? Are we going to see charter change this year, 2023?
Well, if you will follow, we need I think based from our discussion, we need minimum 11 to 12 billion for this con-con. So after a committee on constitutional amendment, we will hear this on the committee on appropriations because there is a corresponding funding needed for this proposed PIA. So I think after that, we have to tackle in the Committee on Rules, and then Committee on Rules, we will tackle the plenary hall.
Okay. Maraming salamat po sa inyo, Deputy Speaker Dong Gonzales. Sir, thank you very much for joining us tonight.